Hello everybody. I thought I would do a quick video on cholesterol today. And I thought it was pretty interesting. We were at a behind the scene tours this morning at the Sedgwick County Zoo, which was really neat. And of course I get fascinated about things that other people really don't get fascinated about. And one of the really cool things was the gorilla. And it was just amazing to me that the training that they do for them, what they can do, and one, just really how similar it is to the human body. And they were talking about their heart disease a little bit, and that gorillas are known for having bad heart disease and the different things that they look at. And so, of course, me as the health coach and trainer, I'm asking questions about things that most people don't think about. So they're sitting there and they're getting them to do their behaviors. And first of all, the sheer size of the palm and the foot of these animals is just magical. But they have a bucket there that they're giving them positive reinforcement with food, and they're giving them apples and oranges and lettuce and all of those things, because these animals, who are the most closely related to humans, don't eat animal protein. They only eat plant proteins. Yet they still have a very high cardiac risk. So to me, that tells me that there's very little impact from a heart disease standpoint based on your dietary consumption of cholesterol from animal proteins. Very first thing. Second thing is looking at what other genetic components do we have in common. And, I've recently learned about some tools that we have for humans and learning at what cholesterol our body does with it, if we're a super absorber, if we're a super producer, different things like that. Do we have those same tools to be able to use for animals, for gorillas? So one of the main things they do is, they try not to put them under anesthesia to be able to do different things to see what the status of their cardiac conditions are. So they try and train them with these behaviors and get comfortable so they can then do it through a fence, basically, to be able to monitor what's going on with their cardiac risks and with their heart, which I just thought was amazing. But, looking at those factors. So, if you have a family history of cardiac risk, and you might have some cholesterol numbers that are telling you that you're at risk. So if you've got a high total cholesterol, well, let's break that down a little bit and look at what your LDL or your loser cholesterol is, and your happy cholesterol, your HDL. You want your HDL number to be high and your LDL number to be low. Well, those numbers are going to vary from person to person. The biggest thing is looking at what your numbers have been previously. And if they're LDL is trending upwards and your LDL is trending downwards, you want to make some changes so you can get that HDL to go up. One of the best things to get that HDL to go up is exercise. So if you're not currently moving much, get your butt moving. Get out of the chair, go for a walk. Don't worry about doing any crazy exercise regimens, trying to kick in 7 days a week when you're currently doing 0. Start with 2 to 3 on a consistent basis and do that for 4 weeks. Once you have done that continuously and consistently, then you can look at changing it, adding in some additional days, even changing up the types of exercise that you're doing. The other good thing for HDL cholesterol is going to be your healthy fats. So your nuts, your seeds, your olive oils, keeping in mind that even too much of a healthy thing is too much. So you want to really have them sparingly. But a small amount, and looking at phasing out those things that are not benefiting your health. The trans fats you want to kick to the curb. Those are the rancid fats, the ones that can be held for long periods of time that are shelf stable. You want to look at adding in a lot more fruits and vegetables to your diet. You want to look at, a variety of proteins, and not just animal proteins, but plant proteins. Like the gorillas that don't even eat animal proteins, they get a lot of protein in their diet, but it's all from plants. So look at varying those things. And if you want some help in being able to do that, I'd love to hear from you. So please contact me. Go to foodisenergy.com and all my contact information is there. So please take care of your heart today. You only get one. Bye.